Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. If you guys have a BMW 3 Series or 4 Series guys with the N20 or N26 engine, this is the 4-cylinder gasoline engine 2.0 engine guys. Today we will guys review and show you how to use the flywheel holder tool. Now guys, if you're doing timing chain replacement, you must have that tool. Without that tool it's not going to work out, otherwise you may end up needing new engine guys. Another thing guys, every time you need to remove or replace crankshaft, bolt, anything like that, you need that tool. So, link will be in the description of the video below for your convenience, check it out. Quick introduction guys, that same engine, N20 and N26 engine that has been used in 3 and 4 Series, it's used in 5 Series BMW here. Right now we are working on 5 Series here, but we just did the work on 3 Series. As you know, we have a 328i that we did timing chain replacement, and we want to show you guys how to use the tool because we were a little bit busy and we didn't make the video at the time. So we'll demonstrate on this engine, but it's exactly the same engine in 5 Series BMW. Most of you already know that. So, quick introduction. Every single car we get at the shop, including this one here, we make at least 200 videos. Why? Simply because our mission in the shop is to save you guys as much money as we can. All we need in return guys, please subscribe to the channel and like the video so we can keep providing those free videos to you. Now, as I said, tool will be listed in the description of the video below so you can see where you can get it from. This is the engine right here, 87,000 miles guys, and that engine failed timing chain. Now, if you have one of those engines, you must watch the timing chain video replacement and everything guys, because some ears are affected. We have a special video that says about the timing chain failure. It explains which ears are affected and all that stuff, but at 87,000 miles, this 2013 model through a timing chain guys, timing chain jumped. What happened? Timing chain tensioner broke, it malfunctioned. As a result, chain got loose, it smashed one of the timing chain guides. That's in the oil pan guys, so not good stuff. But we jumped only 3 teeth. As a result guys, we didn't hurt the engine, we got super lucky. But some of you may not be, and I heard many people spending between $5,000 and $10,000 for a new engine. You don't want that to happen guys. Engine is a TDC point, okay, top dead center point. If you want to see guys how to bring your engine to top dead center point guys, video is on the channel, it explains all of that. But if you want to see the whole video guys, we have it on the channel, very detailed video how to remove and replace timing chain on that engine, so you must watch it guys. Now we're going to go under the car and I'm going to show you okay what needs to be done actually okay to get there. So let me go ahead and position everything correctly. Okay, perfect. I'm going under the car now. Okay, all the way in. And now right here we're supposed to have that cover. Okay, transmission cover will be right there guys, you can see this is the transmission cover guys. Now another thing guys, okay, right here is where our TDC pin is installed. Ours is already there. You pull the transmission cover out. You have one more on this side, but that one will not work guys. Okay, you should never confuse both of them. Okay, only one of them works. Some of you may think that it goes here. No, it doesn't guys. You can see, you can try it, it's not going to fit. It's not there. It's that one that it goes to. You can see how the two, okay, you can slide it up and down when the bolts are loose. So let me pre-loosen them a little bit. Perfect. Check it out, up and down. So these teeth guys need to go in the flywheel, and by having the oil pan removed you can always see if the teeth are all the way in. Make sure engine is a TDC, bring them in. All you have to do, push all the way out to make sure that it's good, everything's perfect, and all you have to do, get it tight. Okay, and the moment you get it tight it's going to stay. In our case, okay, in our case I have to bring the tools because I forgot the tools. Okay, but you get the idea guys. Once you get it tight, okay, install it, and once you get it tight, okay, it will just stay, and you can go ahead, okay, and remove guys, okay, remove the crankshaft pulley, next step. But you need to make sure that tool doesn't fall off. What I even recommend, have a person underneath guys and watch it or keep eye on it, make sure that it doesn't fall, maybe even hold it with hands, use gloves and eye protection, because if something breaks it can get in your eyes. But you get the idea guys, okay, and we'll just get it tight. So hopefully guys the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching, please subscribe to the channel for more videos and see you guys next time.